You have the power to read the lost language, making you the only person to decipher the scroll. Deep in the heart of the dense mist-covered forest, nestled in an ancient stone vault, lay the last of the lost scrolls of the Arcanum. For centuries, scholars and treasure hunters alike had sought the scroll, but none had succeeded. Legend held that it contained the key to an ancient power, a secret buried so deeply that it had eluded mankind for millennia. Elena Mitchell, a renowned linguist and cryptographer, had spent years unraveling the mysteries of forgotten languages. It was her passion, her obsession. And now, in a dimly lit chamber adorned with eerie symbols, she faced the object of her life's work, the Arcanum Scroll. She carefully unfurled the scroll on a stone pedestal, the faint glow of her lantern casting flickering shadows on the walls. The script was unlike any she had ever seen. It was a complex web of intertwined symbols, flowing together in a rhythm that seemed almost alive. Yet, Elena felt a thrill of recognition. This was the lost language she had been searching for. With meticulous precision, she began her translation. Hours passed as she pieced together the cryptic text, her heart racing with each revelation. The scroll spoke of an ancient artifact hidden beneath the earth, a source of immense power that had the potential to reshape reality itself. The language revealed details of elaborate safeguards, a labyrinth of trials designed to protect the artifact from those who would misuse it. As she neared the end of the translation, Elena's excitement was palpable. The scroll's final passage hinted at a location, a place she had not yet visited, but which was marked on an old map she had discovered earlier. It seemed to point to a cavern deep beneath the surface, a location known only in myth. Elena was so absorbed in her work that she failed to notice the subtle changes in the room around her. The temperature dropped, and a low, almost imperceptible hum filled the air. The scroll's final lines described a guardian that would awaken once the secrets of the Arcanum were unearthed. A chill ran down Elena's spine, but she shook off the unease. The reward was within reach. She copied the last of the translation into her notebook, her mind already racing with plans for the journey to the cavern. Suddenly, a loud rumble shook the chamber. The pedestal cracked, and the scroll was pulled from her hands by an unseen force. The once solid stone walls began to shimmer and warp, the symbols on them glowing with an ominous light. In the chaos, Elena tried to grab the scroll, but it was too late. The room began to collapse, stones falling from above, and the ground trembled violently. She stumbled backward, her heart pounding as she saw a shadowy figure materialize in the center of the room. It was the Guardian, a spectral entity of ancient design, its eyes glowing with a malevolent light. The scroll was now enveloped in the figure's eerie aura, and Elena could see that it was beginning to unravel, the precious secrets dissolving into the air. Desperation clawed at her as she reached for the scroll, but the Guardian's gaze was fixed on her, an unspoken challenge in its eyes. With the scroll on the brink of destruction and the chamber around her falling apart, Elena had to make a choice. She could either attempt to recover the scroll and risk being trapped in the collapsing vault, or escape and leave the ancient secrets forever lost. The Guardian's presence grew more intense, its power almost palpable. Just as Elena made her decision, the ground gave way beneath her feet. She fell into darkness, the last sight she saw being the Guardian's cold, unyielding eyes and the final, desperate glimpse of the scroll as it vanished from view. Elena's fate hung in the balance as she tumbled into the abyss, her mind racing with questions and the echo of the Guardian's chilling presence in her ears. The scroll was gone, but what of the artifact it promised? The ancient power remained, its mystery as deep and elusive as the darkness that now enveloped her.